Hello everyone and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Aries for the month of March 2024. I hope all my Aries friends out there are doing well. Do let me know in the comment section how things are going for you, how the new year started off for you. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate. Only take the parts that do and leave the rest for someone else. I've already shuffled the cards. I've already meditated on the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Swords. In the obstacle position, we have the Queen of Wands, clarified by the Fool. In the present position, we have the Five of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. And in the future outcome position, we have the Nine of Wands, clarified by the Four of Cups. So let's get right into this spread. In the past position, you were clearly learning something. You were learning a new way of thinking because the Ace of Swords brings in clarity, brings in focus, brings in victory, because you were finally able to see, after gaining more experience, after putting in energy and effort and time into something, you were able to kind of develop a new way of thinking, have a new approach to something that made you successful. You started to see things that you perhaps missed before. So definitely as a result of that, you developed a certain amount of awareness, and you leveled up because of the amount of experience you received. You weren't super happy with the progress, because anytime we have the Page of Pentacles, the progress is rather slow, and we do see a mountain on the horizon, so there's some more experiences that you still have to kind of go through, but the amount of knowledge that you have gained is impressive, and it's going to help you in the month of March to resolve a conflict in your favor. Now, in the obstacle position, you have the Queen of Wands. Definitely, the Queen of Wands can represent your energy or someone's energy that is around you. It could be someone who is, a little kind of focused on material things too much, wanting recognition, wanting to have a certain status, wanting to the Queen of Wands does have some selfishness. She can be quite dominating. She can be, the type of person that talks at you rather than to you. And so, if that is someone around you, you definitely want to create some distance, because you want to preserve your energy and the peace of mind in order to accomplish the things that you have set for yourself. You also have the Fool in the clarifying position. Be careful not to take too many risks. You don't want to have like a reckless approach when doing something, so be very considerate, be very thoughtful. Oftentimes stare at a candle, because that will kind of help you center your energy. It will help you get to a very high vibrational state, so that is very useful to do. The Fool also kind of doesn't really pay that much attention when he appears in the obstacle position, so you want to make sure to speak less and observe in the month of March. This is the time to work on your inner feelings, to pay attention to how you feel, so that you are able to resolve any kind of internal disharmony, so that it makes you more successful on the outside. We do see that in the present position there is a Five of Swords card, and that oftentimes does mean that you don't see eye to eye with someone. There could be someone around around you who wants to win, no matter what, even at the cost of their reputation. It's important to be mindful of that. Anytime you want something really, really strongly and you are, kind of pushing for it, there's always going to be a resistance. And when that resistance happens, you have to kind of do the exercises to align your energy back to your normal vibrational state. Be careful with the words that you choose to use when you're speaking to a person that you may be disagreeing with. You can achieve a lot more with a calm demeanor rather than get upset and then say something in the heat of the moment. You can achieve your goals as long as you see different perspectives. So try and play a negotiator, like in this situation, because that will help you kind of see the way through this particular disagreement, because it is affecting how you see your stability. The Nine of Pentacles in the clarifying position. The Nine of Pentacles in this combination represents your independence. It represents, good results that you've been expecting. And so if you get into this disagreement and you do not kind of push it to your advantage, that will affect the independence that you've enjoyed. So make sure you don't put yourself in a position where you have to rely on a person that you don't particularly get along with. I always advise to remember, you can explain something to a person, but you can't understand it for them. So, it's important to remember every person goes through challenges. So if there is someone who is disagreeing with you, what are you trying to learn from that situation? There's a theory that there's only one human being on the planet, and that, we're all just different versions of that one human being. So when you're interacting with another human being and they're not really meeting you, on the same level, it's important to be patient. It's important to step back. It's important to have a different approach. As long as you see that they just completely miss the point of what you're trying to say, it's important to kind of negotiate your way to a better situation. You do have the Nine of Wands in the future outcome position, which tells me that you will be quite successful coming out of this disagreement, the Five of Swords, because you're very experienced. You have the ability to see a lot more than people around you, and so you will do just fine. It will bring you relief because this tension will go away towards the end of March, but you will still feel a little bit of heaviness to your heart, because you'll still feel like, I wish it was resolved completely. There may be some lingering, things that you feel that may bother you, and so that is why you have the Four of Cups here. You'll be looking for the answers that you are seeking on the inside, because you are completely whole. You are completely, amazing. What's not amazing is the conditioning that has been put on you by your schools, by your parents, by your coworkers. And so it's important to uncondition yourself and get back to the simplicity, because in a simple form, you are everything that you need. You are love. You are light. You are a beautiful human being. You already have everything that it is that you want. what's standing between you and everything that you want is the conditioning, is the blockages. So focus on your energy, because the energy that you feel is the key to unlocking the solution, to opening the paradise for yourself, as they say. But let's see what we can clarify with the two angel and ancestor oracle cards that I pulled earlier. We've got Wise One, grow within your current situation. And we also have Direction Guardian, choose your path. So you're obviously coming up to a point where a new beginning is in store, and you are prepared, and you have anticipated it for quite a long time. Yet, when it comes upon you, you may still feel a little anxiety. You may still feel like, well, I'm not sure. The path will reveal itself to you because it's coming from inside of you. Again, the biggest thing to removing obstacles is shutting off the noise. If you are in this disagreement, you can't receive the messages properly. You cannot receive the signs properly. That is because the noise of the people around you is drowning out the signs. And so it's important to, again, stare at a candle, drink plenty of water, take walks in nature. As annoying as it is extremely beneficial, healthy beneficial for you, because it connects you to nature. It connects you to simplicity. It connects you what truly matters. Everything in our life is created artificially, especially when it comes to companies, to corporations, to homes, to cars, to material things. What you truly need is air, because if there is no air, there's no you. What you truly need is water. What you truly need is sunlight, and you already have that. You have the basics that you need in order to work with energy and to create using your own energy. Your imagination is very powerful, and it will bring about ideas. Again, the path will reveal itself, especially in your direst moment of need. As long as you work with energy, listen to the answers that come from within you, and follow your intuition, and remember that you know what is best for you above all, more than your parents or your friends or your kids or your co-workers, or your mentors, your teachers, whoever else. It's important to channel the wisdom that comes from within. And truly, truly, truly remember, what is yours cannot be taken away from you. You cannot have what is not yours, even if it's like next to you, even if it's like touching your nose, you won't be able to have it. And what is yours, even if it's 2 mountains away, buried mountain deep, is still going to find you, because it is yours, because it's got your name on it. The universe will bring it to you. Remember the wise sayings of the old. They're very important. Ancestors, people before us, have left us clues that we can pay attention to in order to not just go down the path that is before us, but also enjoy the journey as well. Also, let's see what the Shaman's Dream Oracle has for us. And we have Drifter, experience life as it comes. That is how you see the path before you. When you stop necessarily planning, when you stop trying to push so hard, which can create resistance, because you have energy. Just to get up, you need energy. Just to wash your face, you need energy. You're using energy all the time for small tasks throughout the day, and so the same with energy and the path. The path will reveal itself to you when you go with the flow. You start noticing things. things. But the reason we don't notice things is because we listen to the news, we listen to the coworker, we're listening to some drama on TV, we're listening to this, that, and the other, instead of just existing. When are you going to start treating yourself like the God that you are? Do you have respect for the existence of yourself? It's important to ask these questions. You're not late for anything. There is nothing happening anywhere that's more exciting than when you are right now. Where you are right now is the most amazing place on earth. So you have to, again, start shutting off the noise, start going with the flow, start connecting with nature. The weather is becoming warmer, so take those shoes off and stand on the grass, at least for 5 seconds, 10 seconds. I'll take anything, at this point, because then that will connect with you. Remember the crystals. People say crystals, crystals. Like, this is my amethyst crystal. And so one thing that people don't know about crystals, and if you need to wear protection, always wear black crystals like obsidian. But for example, I have this amethyst crystal. Most people don't know that crystals get full. They get full, so you have to set them out into the moonlight on new moon or full moon. But at least once a month you have to leave the crystal on the windowsill or outside or something in order for the crystal to recharge and to have more room to do their magic when it comes to the energy that they emit. And so with obsidian crystal especially, if you can't wait until the new moon or the full moon, point a red laser on the crystal. Like, I have cats, and so I have that toy that has the red laser that they chase all the time. If you point a red laser on the crystal, it clears up some room inside the crystal, and that way the potency, the protection increases again. So there's many different things that you can do when it comes to rituals, when it comes to helping you attract what it is that you want to see more of in your life. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I'll see you next time.